They have canoe tours in New York City. Did you know that? You can get a canoe tour here in New York City. Get a beautiful view of the Hudson. How does that work? It's like on the left we have the Brooklyn Bridge, built in the 1800s, and someone's jumping off. To the right, oh, it's a lovely otter. Oh no, it's a dead sex worker dressed as an otter. Only in New York, everybody. Only in New York. My wife, she's awesome, man. She's a lot better. Thank you. She's a lot better looking than me. She's 44. She looks like she's 34, but she's from Long Island, so she sounds like she's 67. I got home the other day, she had a bikini wax, and I'm like, I want to fuck right now. And she's like, thanks, a Korean woman used tweezers on my pussy. I'm like, or I'll just read a book. That's how she talks. I swear to God, like she Freaky Friday'd with a 95-year-old longshoreman, you know? I expecting one day we get done fucking, she hops up, takes the zipper down, and is like, I've been Danny DeVito the whole time. Like, why am I coming harder, you know? My wife, she does this annoying thing where, like, I'll be, like, watching a game, and I'll be rooting for a player, and then she'll yell out the crimes they've been accused of. I'm like, touchdown! She's like, hit his wife, hit his wife! Like, baby, you should do commentary. Hit his wife, throws it deep to brought gun to the airport, and it is intercepted by 12 masseuse lawsuits. Coming up next, the Chris Brown Pepsi halftime show. Went on our honeymoon, lovely little spot in the Caribbean. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Epstein Island, really nice. No, we went to St. John, but it's right next to Epstein Island. So, you know, I had to check it out, you know what I mean? What am I, go to Cleveland, not see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Come on. It's the one thing they have. We boated past it. I looked, just a normal island. I don't know what I thought I was gonna say. Like I was gonna look into binoculars and then Woody Allen was gonna be looking back at me. An old guy dressed in white comes out with a cane and he's like, welcome to very much the opposite of Jurassic Park. I try to get away on my Land Rover and my water starts shaking and I'm like, oh no, it's a T-Rex. It's just a giant Cosby dropping pills. You're right, he didn't do it. Me and my wife, we talk in like funny cartoon voices, but like, look, I know if you're single or new in a relationship, that's super fucking lame. You're right, but here's the thing. Nobody's been divorced in a funny voice, you know? Nobody's like, I think we're moving farther and farther apart, you know? Who's Greg from work? Why does he have a picture of your butthole? You know, that's also a fun voice to give bad news with if you're a surgeon. Sorry, you're never gonna waka again. My parents were together for over 30 years. 30 years! And they got divorced, I swear to God, out of nowhere. I found this out, I swear to God, from an email from my dad. The email in the subject said, some not great news. I'm like, oh, did we not get tickets to the Minions Rise of Gru? What happened? Because that's how you opened an email about the Minions. And then I started reading email, and at first I was impressed. I'm like, oh, he finally figured out how to write an email and take the caps lock off. This is great. And then I got about halfway through, and I'm like, this one should have been all caps, Dad. This was the fucking all caps email. I found out the last fight they had, I swear to God, my dad was helping my mom fill out her Match.com profile. Which sounds like the worst Match.com commercial ever. Maggie, what are your hobbies? I don't know, hiking. Hiking? We don't hike. That's because you don't ask. That's because you don't want to. Why did you change? Because you stayed the same. Match.com. Because murdersuicide.org was already taken. She was the first woman who's stuck a finger in my ass, and let me tell you, I've been living a lie my whole life. That shit, chef's kiss. The only thing is, like, when we did it, my butthole was ready for an appetizer, and her thumb was like main fucking course, you know? So I'm like, oh, that feels good. Then Pop, no, you've awoken the Kraken, you know? She's like, what? I'm like, take it out. But she took it out too fast, so I had to, like, clench my butt cheeks together to prevent a BP oil spill from happening. Like, there should have been a representative from BP in front of my butthole. Like, we did everything we could to stop the leaking, but we couldn't save the sea turtles. I voted for Joe Biden. I campaigned for Joe Biden. I gave money to Joe Biden. It's been a little rough. I gotta be honest with you. This whole presidency, it feels like that moment when you realize your dad can't fight, you know? Like he's doing this with his hands and shit. Like it's less of a presidency and more of a study of elder abuse. This was like 2 years ago when he fell off a bike. Everybody was just like, ha ha ha, he fell off a bike. I was like, what the fuck's he doing on a bike? Who put him on the fucking bike? North Korea? Like, when you're 79, your goal shouldn't be peace in Israel, okay? It should be getting to the pharmacy without help from the church. That's it. Joe Biden is what would happen if JFK got shot, survived, and did a speech immediately afterwards. But I voted for him. I did, you know? Trump, racist. Biden, also probably racist. But he doesn't know he's racist, and that's a step in the right direction. You know? Trump was just like, Haiti's a shithole country. Biden's like, these blacks are just as good at math as they are basketball. And you're like... My favorite politician is John Fetterman because he spent 2 weeks in the Senate before going, fuck it, I'm going to the mental hospital. That's it. He went in, he saw Marjorie Taylor Greene on a unicycle juggling fetuses. She's like, every one of these is precious. And he's like, Bellevue it is! Bellevue it is! My favorite political pundit is Alex Jones now. I didn't like him 3 years ago, but now that he's lost all the money, he's actually a lot of fun. Because he still goes on the crazy rants, but then he'll have to apologize for a rant he cut 3 years earlier. They're making the frogs gay. They're putting little knots and glitter into the water. They're making them gay. They're making them gay. But first, I want to apologize to our good friends at Chobani Yogurt. You guys aren't filled with immigrant rapists, just delicious milk and honey. Yep. Next, why Harriet Tubman was a lizard person, you know? Like, I haven't done anything close to that, and I still, like, my campaign would be over the first press conference. You know, like, I'm Dan St. Germain, I'm running for Senate. Mr. St. Germain, in 2016, did you sit in a handicap seat at a movie theater, and when someone actually handicapped showed up, you pretended to have a seizure? I don't remember. Mr. St. Germain, in 2017, did you get drunk and interrupt the performance of Dear Evan Hansen by screaming, "Get to the butt fucking"? I don't remember. Mr. St. Germain, in 2018, Did you drunkenly tweet, "I don't care what Harvey Weinstein did. Paddington 2 is a masterpiece"? Mr. Saint Germain. In 20, I shit my pants to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, yes. I cast a dark spell on my dungaroos. This is the best way to keep your kids away from pedophiles. Make them creepy. Nobody wants to fuck a creepy kid. Nobody. I'm serious. This is a PSA. This isn't even a joke. I'm just trying to help you guys. Seriously, like, the van pulls up, opens the door. "Hey, kid, come on inside." Kid holds up a dead cat. "They said it had 9 wives. I'm not looking for anything serious right now, you know?" It's not you. It's a little bit you. My wife gets nervous because crime's gone up in New York, and she's nervous that she's going to get abducted, you know? And I'm like, "Honey, you're 44. That ship has sailed. That's not an Amber Alert, that's a life alert." My wife's hot, but no kidnapper wants to deal with a 40-year-old fucking woman. You know, brings her back to the place, throws her in his fuck dungeon, then puts a water in front of her, and she's like, "You know, a coaster under this would be nice." I'm calling the cops on myself.